comes to coping, stop all your frustrations. We have the answer. I'm here with Haley from Easycoper Tool Company, and Haley, you really do have the answer. Tell us a little bit about the product and what your inspiration was.
Well, Easycoper is a tool designed to make it easier to cope crown mold. What it does, it allows you to use a jigsaw to cope the crown mold instead of a handheld coping saw. And the inspiration for doing this is basically I was coping crown mold by hand with the hand coping saw, and it's tough to do, and it's tough on your arm. And I would make about 2 or 3 cuts, and my arm would just be worn out. And with the jigsaw, it just allows you to make multiple cuts without tiring out your arm.
When you use this device here that you have, do you use just any jigsaw?
Any jigsaw will work. There is a special blade that I recommend. It's a Bosch jigsaw blade. It's a T119BO. That is the best blade I've found to use with this setup.
Now, can we set up maybe for a demonstration here?
We sure can. You still miter the mold in the miter saw like you would if you were going to cope it with a hand coping saw. Now, the first cut that I'm going to make is at this angle right here along the bottom of the molding. I'm going to take and I'll call it nubbing the bottom off. You just cut it off square. You can do this with the miter saw. For the show here, I am going to just freehand it with the jigsaw.
Oh, okay.
The reason we used to take and feather the molding back and try to leave a paper thin edge on it. But what happens with this edge is you go push your molding up and you break it off. It ends up breaking off like that. I just square the ends off and we leave what I call leave a little bit of meat in the bottom. That doesn't affect the way it fits. When it goes to fit up against your other piece of molding, it just butts into the piece square. Like I say, first cut will be nubbing the bottom. I'm going to show you 2 different methods of coping this. One, I will cope it from the bottom of the molding going towards the top of the molding. When I use this, I come back and I make relief cuts in it at these sharp intersections. This first one, I'm going to do from the bottom towards the top. Like I say, I just freehand this, not in the jig. Okay, now you'll place the molding in the jig. You always want to start with the molding up against the opposite side from where you're starting your cut. And this one, I'm starting my cut down here.
Give it something to push against.
Yes, and it's nothing, no exact place it's got to be as far as from front to back. It just can't be out beyond the plane of the jig. It can be back a little bit. It won't affect a thing. Now I'm going to start my cut from the back side, leaving about 1/8 of an inch in that bottom. And once I reach my profile, I'll turn the jigsaw and start following this profile. At this point is where I turn the jigsaw. Now I'll take and remove the jigsaw, bring the molder back against the side closest to me, and come in from the back side and make that relief cut.
Very nice.
Once again, I'll just pick back up along the profile. Now, once again, I'll stop the jigsaw, come in from the back side, and make the last relief cut.
So perfection there. That is just amazing.
Now we'll do this one from the top going towards the bottom. I will not use the relief cuts in this one. I'll just actually make these sharp turns here with the jigsaw. Once again, you want to start your cut. Start by nubbing the bottom off.
Just with a jigsaw.
And this looks difficult, but it's not that difficult of a cut to make.
You can actually come back and go the other direction to catch that.
Yes, you could. Now this time when I get about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, I'll take and turn the jigsaw and let it just drift on out the backside, leaving that little bit of meat in the bottom.
Very nice. Again, 100% perfection. Now, Haley, can this be used for baseboards as well?
No, it will not work with baseboard because it is set on a bevel and an angle, and there are no movable parts to this.